It's probably about to come. So I can tell the people hello. And it's going to be a lag, so I got to see. Is my volume up? It is. Let's see. Definitely going to start with prayer like I always do. Let me know when I'm live. Come, YouTube. Is it live or no?
Oh, I could do it off my phone upstairs and get license you right here.
Okay, it says I'm live now. Let me go ahead and put hello all.
I do it off of there.
Well, all righty. I see y'all. Let me share my screen. God bless y'all. Thank you for coming. Happy belated Juneteenth to all my people. Right? Because that was yesterday. If you celebrated, Okay, if you do, wonderful. I'm just saying happy belated Juneteenth. Welcome, everybody. I hope everybody is blessed. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a beautiful day indeed. We are alive. God has kept us here. So I just want to say thank you for that. I'm going to pray as we get started. And for everybody who's not able to join and that's going to come in later, that's in the Facebook group, the private Facebook group, Eternal Financial Journey. God bless you. I know a lot of people are on vacation or having a good time, whatever it could be. I'm still here, still working diligently, doing what God has told me to do. Free services for you all. So when you come back, you could always watch and rewind. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's barely 7:01, but since I'm yapping and talking to you, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's start by giving all glory and honor to God. God, is us again coming to you in the need of prayer. We're praying for those that they not be offended, have no type of offensive spirit. We come here to learn, for guidance, for help, for a lending ear, whatever it is, just to be lifelong learners, just to thank you for being who you are and what you've done for us to help us be in community and learn to collaborate with each other, to love our neighbors, to love you, and to move forward. Let us open our hands, our hearts, and our eyes to be receptive of the things that God has placed before us. And we just want to say thank you. It is so. Amen. Okay. So just want you to know that. Today, what are we talking about? Matter of fact, let me put this right here because I don't have time to be reaching over my head the whole time. So today, what are we talking about today? Well, today we're talking about, here we go. I'm going to walk you through some very practical sessions on how to set up and use 4 powerful systems that could help you grow and scale your business. That's going to help you work smarter, not harder. We're going to talk about referrals. We're going to talk about coupons. We're going to talk about templates. And we're going to talk about workflow automation. Right? Great. Today is the overview. If you are in the Eternal Financial Journey private group on Facebook, you will see that the PowerPoint is already there. I will upload after this video PDFs, walkthroughs of how you can do these, okay? So the help is there for you. It is for you to put in the practice and the work to see how they work, to see if it would work with your business and when you will need it with your business. It's also for personal use, right? So you don't have to have a business to actually use it. So definitely up to you. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. Like my face. Whether you run a group home, you sell clothes, you book travel, you work in health services, or if you're just starting a side hustle, really doesn't matter what it is. You'll leave today with real tools that, guess what, you can use by tonight. All right, right here, right now. It's not going to hurt you. So welcome. Let's get started. Okay. What you'll learn today. Referrals, the free growth engine. Free. You know, a lot of people don't like to do stuff because they say it costs them money. Well, you opening your mouth and using it, that's free. You sharing things on social media, that's free. It's not going to cost you anything. Okay. So business can grow by word of mouth. Good customer service will help you scale. You opening your mouth and helping out people that you claim to be your friends or know and love. If it's a good service, it'll sell itself. Correct? I'm just telling you all. Okay. So this is going to help you track referrals effectively. It's going to show you how you can build templates and use for repeat use. Okay. So over and over and over and over and over again. And whatever else Tony Braxton was talking about. But this is what you need to do. It's going to help you. You can create coupons that convert over. All right. Whether you want rewards, a point system, a discount, whatever it is. Okay. You can also automate workflows to scale your operations and match certain tools that work better for your industry. That's what we're going to be talking about today, okay? So, what is a referral? All right, so if I walk up to you and say, hey, who did your hair? I want to know who did your hair because clearly I think it looks good. All right, and I want my hair done too. Don't keep it to yourself. Let the secret out. Cat's out the bag. Who did it? Oh, such and such. It could have been your sister. It could have been your best friend. It could be somebody you met from another state. Either way it go, if you're willing to share, you're going to give me a referral to them. All right. So no matter what you're doing in marketing, no matter what you're doing in branding, you are the brand. You're marketing 100% of the time, even in your personal time. So your appearance, your mouth, your words, they have to match your business. And what you say and how you dress and how you look plays a very important part of that. Okay. So a referral is simply when someone talks about your product or service and brings in a new customer. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. You could be wearing it. Okay. Say it's some clothes. It's a nice set of clothes. Man, they look good. They look like some good quality. Where you get them clothes from? Where you get that dress from? Hey man, I was looking for them shoes. They was out of stock. Where you get them shoes from? They didn't say nothing, but you're gonna go ask them about it because you want to know. You could be watching something on YouTube or social media and you see some food. Dang, that look good. What kind of chicken is that? Where's the recipe? You could be in town and see a restaurant online all the time. My mama sent it to me all the time out of Atlanta of different restaurants in Atlanta. They didn't come tell us nothing. Okay. You can see it. If your eyes are working, you want to know if something looks appetizing or it's a service or a product you want and it's appealing to you, you're going to ask about it. But were they in the house hiding it? No, they advertised. You had to see it somewhere. Somebody had it on, or either somebody was going to talk about it. So that's what a referral is. It's simply when someone talks about your product or service or wears it, or you see it. Okay. And it brings in new customers. That's free marketing. It didn't cost you a thing to do it. None of you all are paying to be on social media. Okay. So Instagram, Facebook, none of this stuff is subscribers only. This is free. You have no reasons as to why you wouldn't be marketing, scaling, doing something if you have a business or if you're trying to make money. Everybody likes to think they're an influencer until it's time to influence. So what are you putting out there? It could be good quality products. It could be people follow you because they know you. It could be people follow you because you do hair. And hey, can't nobody do them sew-ins like you do it, right? It could be a lot of things. But whatever it is, you're always marketing and you're always branding. And if that's you, you need to always have some type of referral service because let me tell you, it's free to give a referral, but it's even better when you get rewards, points, coupons, discounts, free services or products when you bring other people to somebody else. That's right. They'll pay you to bring somebody to them. And it's different ways of paying. Okay. So here's a personal example. You refer your hairstylist to a friend and you get $10 off your next visit. Some people might say $10 is not a lot of money. It's $10 you didn't have to spend. Okay, they could say $20, they could say $50, they could say, hey, you bring 5 people my way, I'll give you a free hairstyle. Something like that. It's a benefit to you. Okay. Now, a business example would be more of, let's say, a hospital social worker. We can go with that. A hospital social worker refers, excuse me, a resident to a group home. Okay, and you love the social workers, you need them. Okay, especially on your side. You don't need them against you. Um, if that's the case, then the home sends $100 Visa gift card. So the more people they send over there, the more $100 gift cards they get. Okay, and whether you want just a regular gift card, whether you want a gas card, an Amazon card, um, I don't care who it is. But if there's a benefit to you, people will bring more people into you. So everybody's always looking for a side hustle, a second income, and things like that. That's what you can do. Okay, there's that. So that's what I'm telling you. That's what a referral is when someone recommends your services or products or they can see it and they want it. Why would you use referrals? It's the lowest form of cost marketing, right? So if you don't want to pay any money, referrals are free. It's good for you. It helps build trust and it drives in new customers. What else do you need to know about it? Okay, it's free. You can do it. You can do it and you can get paid for it. You can do it and you can get discounts. You can do it and you can get coupons. You may even be a part of the team, whatever it could be. All right. So now we're going to talk about some tools that you can use. Referral tracking tools by industry, right? So I put a lot of examples here for you. This does not mean that you have to go use all of these. You would go look and see which ones you needed. Okay. So with Google Sheets, that's for all businesses. You can track whatever you need. If it's inventory, if it's your spending, if it's a to-do list, you can put anything in Google Sheets. Okay. ReferralCandy, e-commerce, right? That's for clothing products. You can use that if you're dealing in commerce. Okay. If not, you don't have to use it. I have other things on here for digital services. I'll deal more with that when we get into cybersecurity and some things on that end and apps and stuff like that. It's just here for reference for you. If you're inside the group, Eternal Financial Journey, it's there under files for you. If you're watching on YouTube and you're a new viewer and you would like to join, please send a request. I'll gladly accept. Okay. Next, UpPromote. If you have a Shopify store or what's the other one besides Shopify? Printify, you can use UpPromote. Okay. That's there for you. Rewardful. If you have where you accept like Stripe and you're able to accept credit cards and things like that, you would be able to use Rewardful, right? To go in and put in codes and build coupons and things like that that we will get to talking about here soon. Then affiliate WP. So that's more people for bloggers and WordPress and websites and all that type of stuff, right? And then we have Zoho CRM. We're gonna do a whole separate learning extravaganza about that, but that's for customer CRM tools, basically, right? So medical services, law firms, and people like that would need to know it. I'm mentioning it today just because it's telling you about referral tools so you will understand them. I won't be going over every last one of them today. That would take about 5 hours. So I'll break it down on Monday, well, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so there's that. So now we're going to talk about, well, let me just say this. If you know anyone who could, a referral script that you can use would be, if you know anyone who could benefit from our services, send them our way. And you'll both get like a gift card or a coupon or money off. You hear this all the time. Seldom do you see people do it. If you're not a doer, you wouldn't want to be my friend. Okay? Because if we're friends and you can't do something free by word of mouth or a reference, passing out a card, passing out a good word, a prayer or something, you don't need to be over here where I'm at and I'm gonna know it. So, if you can't do something for free, imagine what you would do for money. Who needs the enemy when you might have frenemies or kenemies? I don't know. I'm not here to be negative. I'm just telling you, certain stuff is free. You telling me you can't hit the like button or the share button on something? That don't make sense. You telling me you can't walk around with my shirt on and I put a QR code on the back of it so people can come scan it. Yeah, that means you're not a supporter. You're a watcher. Okay, so before we go off on another tangent, I'm just telling you all who to look for that could or could not help you. All right, so make sure you're around the right people. Okay, I want you to be able to save time. I want you to be able to stay consistent. All right, and keep a peace of mind. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now here we're going to talk about referral examples by industry. Right, and you've seen some of these before. So sometimes with medical, you may see a $25 wellness voucher, something like that. When you go, when like say when hospitals and gyms work together, right? They may have somebody come in there. I know y'all have probably seen 600 Pound Life or something like that, whatever it's called. If they worked with a gym and with certain nutritionists and things like that, they would give them vouchers and say, hey, we have partners that partner with this hospital or with this gym, and we can set you up with a nutritionist, or we can set you up with a private partner that will help you, you know what I'm saying, lose this weight, or a physical therapist, whatever the service could be. But they will give you vouchers because they want you to come over there. Hey, we'll give you $100 off the first month, things like that. Okay. Another one for courses, an example would be you can have free access after 2 referrals. That's an incentive for you to go out and get 2 other people. Hey, this course over here. Maybe they can go do a demo or take the first class for free. They like it, they'll stay. They're gonna go get 2 more people. Those 2 people are gonna go. You see how it multiplies? So that's the principle of that. Then you see online all the time when you see Expedia and different travel companies saying book now today or within these 7 days and get $50 off or $100 off. Happens all the time. You got to be smart enough to know it. Okay. Um, Sometimes they have signups for credit cards to tell you the same thing. We'll give you 200,000 points if you spend $3,000 within the first 6 months. That's easy to do because anybody who's buying groceries and eating, you're going to spend it. You're spending that in rent or whatever it could be. So you have to be able to just weigh the cost, right? And just like I said with the group home, $100 Visa card per move-in referral. So if somebody's going to move in and you're going to get more customers, you all have seen this with apartment services or condo services. $100 off the first month or the first month of rent is free. You see what I'm saying? That gets more people to come in. And the people who live in an apartment, if they go get more people to come over there, they get some money off, $50 off, $100 off. They gonna go tell their friends about it. It's gonna be a party in the USA, okay? Over in an apartment complex. So I just want you all to be able to think about that. Next, what are templates? Good, let's talk about it, okay? This is good for you. Now, this is what's going to help you save time. This is what's going to help you stay consistent and get moving to the group. That's what I want you to know. All right. Templates, or I say templates, whatever you want to say. I'm from the South. They are reusable messages or documents. If you work in a business and you're going to be sending the same emails, but you're changing the name to the people, you would want to use a template, right? If not, then there's nothing that you have to worry about. But if so, then that's what you're gonna do. So they save time and make you look professional. If you're gonna be sending the same email, but you only change the name from Betty Joe to Mary Sue to Timmy Tom, okay, you don't need to keep typing the same thing over and again. You need to be going in there copying and pasting. Simple as that. All right. So a personal example would be a birthday email template used every year. You just update the name and the message. Simple. All right. Because, hey, let's face it, some people don't read all that. So I hope it's to somebody who is a sentimental or valuable person. Because if not, I don't want you to waste your time. All right. You can go to the dollar store and get the regular cards like everybody else. But if they mean something to you, then you could do this. Okay. Great. Now, a business example. A travel agency would be able to use a Canva newsletter. All right, go in and get Canva if you don't have it, if you need it, especially the pro version. A A travel agency uses a Canva newsletter template monthly, right? Template monthly, right? Each time they just update the details. That's it. So you can use templates for emails, uh, social captions, agreements, contracts. If you're doing the same service, like if you're a landlord and you're going to be doing the same service for the same people for the same amount of time inside of a contract, a 12-month lease, you don't have to go make a brand new lease every time. Where they're going to sign, where they're going to put their name, all that remains the same. You just type in that person's name. Simple as that. It's a rinse and repeat. Simple. You would want to do that. Okay. So that's how that can save you time. That's how that can help you stay consistent. Now, template tools by industry. I just told you. Google Docs, very good for you. That's right. You can use it for everything. You can use it for welcome packets, policies. You might want to keep up with the amount of people you have, whatever the case. It's all, everything is included in that. Okay. Canva. That's for my people who are creators and very creative. If you're making flyers, social posts, thumbnails, and a million other things, you could use Canva. Okay. Chat GPT is good for a lot of things. Notion is very good for nonprofits and tech people. So very much up to you. So for standard operating procedures, you can use Notion. Could you use something else? Yes. I'm telling you what I know of, okay? And what I've used. But do your due diligence, go to Google or wherever you need to go and look it up, okay? Or feel free to drop it in the comments below. Dubsado is for coaches and therapists and it helps with contracts. Grammarly, for my people who don't like to write or it's hard to comprehend sometimes, yes, Grammarly can help you. If writing is not your best, subject or your best attribute, you just go ahead and use Grammarly. It's going to save you a lot of time. Okay. Especially when you're sending emails, if something don't sound right, if you're talking in third person a lot, whatever the case, they can fix it. All right. And then we have ConvertKit. Okay. Creators, course sellers, it's different ones for different things, but I'm just showing you the top ones by industry that you can use. Okay. So a pro tip for everybody is you could create one welcome email template and personalize it each time. Create one. When you're going in to send an email, go in and take something out, write their name, put a personal message, whatever you have to do. Smartest thing you can do is you need to read it before you send it. You want to spell check to make sure everything is spelled correctly. And then this saves you time and it builds consistency and you're able to answer quickly and build and go from there at a snap of a finger. Okay. So then you don't have to worry about wasting too much time. That's all we're saying. It's not that you need all of these. Depending on which industry you're in, you could use it. It doesn't mean you have to. If your business is not up and running yet, I wouldn't recommend going and get 10 million subscriptions. You're just creating bills. But Word documents, if you have Word on your computer and stuff like that, use it. It's good for you. If you have Microsoft 365, once your business is up and established, that's a great service to have. Okay? Learn how to use some of these tools because they will come in handy. So I just gave you an example here of a referral email template. Okay? So, the subject can be for email, get rewarded for spreading the word. You know what? I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. For some reason, I know it's 2025 and it's hard for people to read. I don't know what's going on with the comprehension, but for the people who do read, they will be rewarded. Why? Because most stuff is one, hidden in books. Two, those of you that take the time to read emails and get to see coupons and discounts and stuff like that, you'll get to take advantage because 85% of people don't read. Same thing with social media. You can run referral templates on social media as well. You don't want to make it too lengthy because for whatever reason, people can't read more than a paragraph, right? They do better with seeing pictures, but when it comes down to reading and comprehending, it's just not clicking. So pictures and carousels and things like that and reels, those usually work better. Okay, so I'm just telling you. Anyway, the referral email template is, you can say in the subject, get rewarded for spreading the word. And so you can say hi. And then, you know, you can put there, invite your friends to try Joyous Valley Living and earn $100 off, something like that. Right. And then inside of the email, you can have the link as to where they could get it. Okay. So, and then you can put at the bottom, if you have questions, just reply to this email and send a question. Something that simple. You don't want to make it too wordy. Okay. Because people can't, it's not the older generation, we'll say that 80s babies and older, they can understand. Okay. Well, really 2000s and after, hey, you might be a lost cause. So you don't want to write too much. That's all I'm telling you. And this is facts. You can look it up. Now, we're going to talk about coupons, why you should use coupons, why they work, and how this can help you. Okay. Coupons are incentivized actions. Incentivized, meaning there's something in there for you. There's an incentive. Okay. Coupons create urgency and encourage customers to act quickly. Okay. So if you want somewhere, say you're going to the grocery store and they have, what's expensive at the grocery store? Pretty much everything. Oxtail. Y'all love some oxtail. We also know that oxtail are very expensive. All right. Lobster is very expensive. So if lobster went on sale and they had a coupon for 50% off, would you or would you not use it? If you think you're going to sit around here and eat some steak and lobster, you're going to use it. You might go in there and get a whole gang of them because you might spend more money because you can get 50% off. You know, and some people who use coupons, they're smart and they know that, you know, certain people who collect coupons and use them, they know they're going to come in the grocery store and use all of it. So they'll say limit 2 or limit 4 or something like that. Because if not, they'll buy them out. They'll come in there swiping and come take everything. So you got to be smart. It's just like when you go to a restaurant and it's all you can eat. They've had to put limits on stuff like that because people will come sit down and just eat all day. And you can't have stuff like that going on and not stay in business. So food is high. So there's something for you to think about. Okay. So coupons create urgency and encourage customers to act quickly. So a personal example would be your gym offers a code, friend 10, that gives you and your friend a discount. So I know you've all seen this all online. Fall 25, something like that, when they're selling jackets and stuff like that. Hot girl summer, when it's time to go buy clothes and stuff like that online. So when you see stuff like that, right? And that's somebody using a coupon. You're receiving a discount. That's an actual coupon. That's a digital coupon. So that's for you to think about. Yes? All right. So this encourages urgency. We want you to act now. It's good for 3 days. And for your loyal customers who are looking for a deal, they're going to buy by credit card or not. They're coming. Okay. It could be in the middle of a thunderstorm and they're going to buy it. This drives new and repeat purchases. All right. So new people may see it. Your other people might share it and spread the word. You're going to be doing your part on social media with your branding and your marketing, and you're going to get new people in because what do most people love? Nothing's better than a sale. Nothing's better than a clearance. So you have to know that. So you could do first time offers, seasonal sales, loyalty rewards. If you spend over a certain amount of money, you get 25% off. I used to do this all the time, especially with Venus clothing and things like that. So if you've seen this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Winter 25, it's probably coming up this winter. Y'all get ready for it. You're going to see it. Back to school, something like that. Everybody and when you have personal businesses that have their own codes like that, that's a coupon. So you all just learned something today, okay? Okay, now let me give you a business example. A group home offers a 10% off the first month for new residents using a code like welcome 10. That's a good sign of what? A coupon, a digital coupon. Then when you go in the stores and you're looking in magazines and newspapers, they may have coupons that you can cut out, take into the store and scan, and they got like a barcode or something. You can use them at restaurants and stuff too. Most people just don't read and they no longer cut out coupons and stuff like that. But now you get digital coupons. Spend $100, get $10 off. You see this in the movie theaters and things like that. And as much money as you're spending in these places, you definitely need to get this money off and be a part of these rewards. Just like you get points by traveling by airplane. Certain things, they add up, especially if you do it all the time. Don't be afraid to sign up for these loyalty rewards and things like that. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Okay? So here are some coupon tools by business so you could understand. Right? So Shopify uses coupons for clothing and products. WooCommerce uses WordPress shops, okay? Teachable, Kajabi, and different ones for coursing and coaching. They use coupons for that. Square, when you're using point of sales transactions and in person and they're using their cards and things like that, digital payments, Square. You can run promotions that way, okay? And then Mailchimp is for email-based promotions. If you want to send digital coupons, this is how you can do it. Don't worry about having to write all this down. It's there for you. It's in the Eternal Financial Journey group on Facebook. Every PDF I've ever said is there. Any to-do list, checklist, anything, they're there under files. Please feel free at whatever time you want to download and keep them. Okay. So a pro tip for everybody today is keep your coupons code short and memorable, like Joy 10 or Shop Now or Save 15. People are going to come. When they hear discount, when they hear sale, when they hear clearance, when they hear money off, you will increase. Okay. So I just gave you some examples here so that you can see it. Coupon examples by industry. Okay. So for me, I love to see when I'm booking something, especially with Amex, and I get discounts. That's why I go through Amex and pretty much book all my travel there. They have so many partners and partnerships with people that it's the incentive is there. Oh, if I stay for 5 days, I get a free night, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think I'll do it. All right. For the group home, you could say code family 10 to take off 10% of your intake. Something like that. Save 15 off of clothing. For a medical visit, you could put first visit 20 and get 20% off. If you have a course that you're selling, a class or something like that, you could say class 25. So it's 25% off that class or whatever the name of the course is. You see what I'm saying? So if it's for agriculture, and you want to get $5 off delivery, they would type in fresh 5. You can make up whatever you would like, but when you see stuff like that, just realize that's the coupon. That's the new version of coupons. These are digital coupons. Okay, so I don't want to beat a dead horse. That's what it is. Now, workflow automation. What a beautiful thing it is. Automating workflows. Why would you do it? Work while you sleep. You want to make money while you sleep when you invest. So workflow automation automatically. Okay. Work while you sleep. So what is automation? Well, let's get into that. Automation handles tasks triggered by actions. Well, how does that happen? So it's like sending an email or logging a contact. So if somebody sends you an email overnight, and you're asleep, right? Or it's outside of your working hours, it will take down the name, the email, the phone number, and get their information so that you could get back to them in a timely manner and they could respond and reply for you. Simple automation. Okay. If you wanted to respond back to an email and say, we are out of office, but we will get back to you shortly, something like that. That's automation. Okay. So that's what automation is. Work while you sleep. If your business running 24/7 and you're international, you need things like this. Okay. Because somebody gonna send something after hours. You don't want your phone ringing at all times of the day. And you want to set your working hours. So the benefits is that guess what? It saves time. It improves client experience and it enables growth. I think I would want to grow. If you need help with growth, automation can help you. Okay, so no matter what you're doing in any business, you're always going to need a system and a nice workflow. So just never forget that. I'll give you a personal example. Okay, when someone fills out your travel form, say you're a travel agent and somebody fills out your travel form, Zapier, Zapier, sorry, Zapier sends them a welcome email, logs them in a spreadsheet, sends you a text, and it's no manual work. It's built off of your travel form. Your travel form is going to ask them for what? Their information. As soon as it gets their information, their email, their name, what they want, the location, the price they're looking for, whatever it could be, it is then going to log them into a spreadsheet by these specific categories. It's going to send them an email after they enter their email address automatically. You don't have to go and send it. And then it sends you a text to let you know, hey, you have a new client. All right. Or a new potential client with no manual work. You didn't have to do anything. They seen it, they liked it, they clicked on it, and it goes from there. All right. So another business example would be, let's say a group home intake form can trigger the same thing. Okay. So a group home intake form triggers a Slack alert to the staff, because you can use Slack. A new contact in the CRM. We're going to talk more about CRMs in the next slide. So don't worry about that right now. Just stick with me. And an email to the family. Okay, so what type of tools, what are the top tools for automation, right? Automation tools by industry. So Trello was good for project management. Trello and Butler for task flows, it wouldn't matter. HubSpot is good for CRM and emails, and is very good with medical and real estate. Dubsado for onboarding for coaches and freelancers. Make.com for visual workflows and things like that you would want to see. There's a few other ones in cybersecurity, but we'll keep it here for what it is right now. So go back and look at this and see what works for you. So a typical workflow for automation usually starts with a form. That form will have them fill out the information that you need, that you're able to add to your Google Sheets or to your CRM. And from there, they'll send a welcome email with the information that you need, and then it will notify the team. And then you all move from there. You see what I'm saying? And it's a nice workflow. So no matter what time they do it, it works out well. Okay. So there's that. Now, a real world workflow scenario. A freelance nurse coach does an automatic onboarding with emails. Okay. So, and then the group home, it goes from the intake form to alert the team to scheduling something. A clothing store, you order, it sends a coupon and adds you to the loyalty list. So things like that. So a nurse coach, that's how you would do it. So just look at these scenarios and see how it could work for you. A multi-tool business example, all right? Let's just say a business travel retreat agency. You can use Canva for flyers, Dubsado if you want to do onboarding, Shopify, retreat, or gear store if you want to go buy clothing. You can use digital coupons. You can use Zapier or Zapier, however you say it, for confirmations. Things like that. You can use that for pretty much everything. Do yourself a favor and do the due diligence to go in and go look at these things. Start playing around with them. YouTube University is free. They can tell you how to use these. Go watch these 5 and 10-minute videos on them. See how it works, see if you like it, and go from there. The assignment I want you to do is to choose and build. Don't watch and don't do anything. Pick one to set up. A referral program. All right. See which referral program you want. A coupon campaign, a workflow or a template. Pick one to set up this week. Are you going to set up a email or a flyer? Are you going to do a workflow? Are you going to come up with a coupon campaign or a referral program? Which one would you like to do? So remember, as a recap, referrals equals growth. When people refer you, more people come to you. That equals growth. We love multiplication. Okay. Templates equals efficiency. It's going to save you time and build consistency. Coupons, especially digital coupons, urgency. It's not going to last forever. It's for a limited amount of time. You want to use those coupons. Automation equals scale. It's going to help you scale to larger and bigger heights and reach broader horizons. Okay. So don't think global, think global, think big, people. Okay. So as you can see, you have your action step. You're going to pick which one you want to set up. Do you want to set up a referral tracker? Do you want to build a coupon? Do you want to write one email template? Do you want to automate one task? It should be something that you're having within this 90-day challenge that can help you. Don't sit around and do nothing. Okay. So Google Docs, policies and templates, Canva, flyers and graphics, Zapier, task automation, Shopify, online coupons, Dubsado, client onboarding, Referral Hero, referral tracking. Remember, we always talk about here how you need to have a tracking system. You need to monitor what's coming in and out. You need to be able to have your inventory and gather inventory and have receipts. If you don't have receipts, it never happened. So you can say that you've learned that one thing here. Okay. So thank you. And let me tell you what's next week. Remember to start small, be consistent, and let your system serve your purpose. You have to have a system at some point in time. You will not scale without it. You will not stay in business without it. You will not grow without it. You're not going to thrive without it. Okay. So you can serve your people. Make sure you create a nice system. So the next steps, we're going to talk about different systems and CRM tools. That's what we're talking about next week. And we're going to explore more tools and probably have some live examples. I'll put videos here on YouTube as well under the post, so you can go look at it and click on it. Can't say you didn't find it. And let your system work while you serve. Okay. So don't be lazy. I hope everything is going well with everybody. I want to say thank you. Everybody who came, everybody who's on here, make sure you look at Eternal Financial Journey on Facebook so that you could see these PDFs, these checklists, PowerPoints, and things like that. You'll be able to download and do whatever you would like to do. But I do thank you for your time. I thank you for your consideration. To God be the glory. Y'all stay consistent, stay thriving, stay open, always be a lifelong learner. So I just want to say that to you all and say God bless. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see y'all come Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless. Thank you.